Hi, this is my new vlog, Autumn in Stockholm on a camcorder. I have a very intense Saturday tomorrow, a lot of things happening, and at the same time I'm planning to have a casual Sunday where I'll have nothing to do, just spend some time maybe taking care of my home and just relaxing with a book, hopefully. And I'm beginning this with a new planner. This is a traveler's notebook. If you haven't heard of the traveler's notebook, this is a Japanese type of planners. They have leather cover and then strings that you can put any kind of inserts into. But there's an amazing entrepreneur in the sphere of planners from Germany, and she has made custom planners that fit this traveler's notebook that I bought, and I yesterday couldn't wait and set it up. And then today is going to be my actually first day really using this planner, and I just love it so far. Look how this looks like. So this and this is a monthly spread. This is my weekly spread, and I'll probably show you how my finished weekly spread looks like once I get there. But at the back they also have here some free pages. Oh, that's my coffee. Heard of the concept millennial gray? It's when people that are millennials, as you may guess, actually love gray color so much that the whole house is gray. And I think I'm one of those. However, I do have some splashes of color, but when I look at my kitchen, everything's gray. Like, look, I just grabbed this mug and it's gray. It's either black, white, or gray, and I'm absolutely happy with that. I like when the only color that we have there is just some fruits and something like flowers. Then the rest is a nice background. But I do have some exceptions, but in general this is true. And today is Friday. I'm just trying to establish my setup for the day. I want to use my big monitor, and I need to rotate the computers that I have here. And just like 1 minute before my meeting, I need to attach. Oh, it's all very late. It was a tough morning today for me, so I'm a bit late. But I'll cover it. Just that I need to get going. There's so much I want to show you, so that's something I'm going to do later. Oh, I see it. I just finished 2 meetings, and it has been a lot. I have a full day ahead of me, and I've been also planning. This is my notebook for work, and this is Moleskine. Just because I had it somewhere in my stash, but I think, yeah, Moleskines are great, but I don't think I would be necessarily buying Moleskines every time. It's just that I happen to have one. But just wanted to say, if you've ever had Moleskine with hardcover, try using softcover, because in this case, whenever you put your pen inside and you close it, it wouldn't bend this awkwardly. It would just like wrap around it really comfortably. And I'm missing it right now because I had a soft one. I actually have it here. And I think soft one is much more pleasant to touch. It doesn't have this greasy surface after a while, stained. For some reason it's much better and also lighter. So soft Moleskine notebooks, absolutely the best. So I use my notebook to plan my day. I use something like a bullet journal system, and honestly, it's a game changer for me. I've been putting stuff in different documents. I've tried everything. I've tried notes on computer. I've tried Google Documents. I've tried other systems. It's all great. I love that, but at the same time, when you open your computer, you need to go and access those programs, and if computer is closed, you don't have access to any of that. And sometimes your computer can reload, can restart, can get crashed. The software needs to be updated, so you're out of your notebook. At the same time, when you're on a meeting, sometimes you just don't have the time to open another program, because it can also have some issues with opening and so on. And it might be difficult for you to watch and type something. Plus, sometimes you type something, it corrects it, and not in the way that you want, and then you spend time fixing that instead of listening into what people are saying. So for me, I think I'm now more or less settled on using paper. Plus, it allows me to sketch something. So that's that. I have plans for next week. I have plans for today. I just had a very productive meeting, and I'm going to continue. And now go back to work. Also need to refill my coffee. My battery is getting dangerously low, but I just wanted to show you a couple more things that I think make autumn different for me and enjoyable. One of them is, as you can guess, a candle. So I've been burning through candles like crazy this September. This candle I had in my collection for a while. It's not like I have a huge collection of candles, but sometimes you just buy one and put it on the shelf. That's what I call my collection. So I had this candle, and it was somewhere just as a part of interior, standing on a shelf in my kitchen. And then I decided that it's time to burn it. It actually smells like a cheap car perfume to me now, but when I bought it, it smelled something citrusy, something warm, cozy, flowery. It's called Home Sentiments Green Haven. Also, it was before I learned that some candles could be a dangerous thing to inhale. But I'm going to start paying attention next time I'm buying candles, but the ones I have, I just need to use them. Oh, an absolute favorite of mine is this candle that I got on a flea market for, I don't know, like 10 crowns, which is somewhere about €1, I think, approximately. And I burned it through, and it's not much that is left there. It stopped burning, but it smells so good. I just love the smell of it. This is perfect. It says that it has rich patchouli with sweet hints of orchid and fig. A light-hearted stroll through a forest in the spring. But sometimes for me, this is a cozy, warm autumn. And I was a bit sad that I finished it because I liked it so much. But guess what? I've been gifted something. So I've been gifted another candle like that. And it was a complete coincidence. I wasn't sure if I want to repurchase this candle because it's a pretty expensive candle, but it's a perfect thing to be gifted it as a birthday present. And it's not all. I also got this scent, which is the same scent, and I haven't opened it yet because I have another scent that is still in my wardrobe that I need to finish first, but I'm really looking forward to that. So once I burn this candle down, I think I don't have any other candles, and I'll start again on this one. It's so nice. You can, light up this candle. You can get cozy, read a book, start journaling, watch Harry Potter, anything. And with a candle and the smell, it just completes this atmosphere as nothing else does. And there's another candle I burned. This. It's called Flora Essence. I'm surprised that it doesn't want to actually, yeah, so there's still some residue left. but it doesn't want to burn anymore, so I have to get rid of it. And it was pretty good. It scented something sweet, like a candy, flowery candy. So yeah. Sometimes I'm in a mood to cook something for lunch. Today I decided to make some spaghetti bolognese. This is a classical go-to dish in Sweden. I think it goes right after the meatballs. It is super simple to make, it is delicious. You can buy a sauce in every supermarket. Usually all you need to do is just mix it with the minced meat. It was really good. My mom gifted me this mug. It is very colorful, as you can see. And right now, this is my favorite. I listened to an audiobook of Harry Potter in the background, and for that I used my really old iPod. This is an iPod that was gifted to me by my husband. Probably the first thing I had from Apple, and I got it, I don't know, like maybe 15 years ago or something. And it still works, although I cracked a little bit. Wait, I thought I cracked it, and for a while there was a line here on the display, but something happened and it magically healed. Fixed. I mean, I'm shocked to see it. It was always there. Somehow the display got fixed. But it has this little scratch over here. This teeny one. It's not like a scratch, it's also something on the display. But it's the only minor detail here. I'm still shocked. It should have been like several lines. But I guess, I don't know. But this iPod is super important. It's perfect for listening to audiobooks. It also doesn't take a lot of space in your pocket, and it doesn't distract you as a phone would, because it doesn't send you any notifications or anything. It has a little dent here. Don't know if you can see it. Probably not. Yeah, like a little tiny dent. This is made of aluminum, I think, and I once dropped it really hard on a granite floor in a metro station in Minsk, and since then it has this dent. But I managed to have this display and other parts relatively in good condition. Of course, There are some minor scratches, but the overall look is great. And I think you can actually buy this type of iPod still for somewhere around €70, if I'm not mistaken. Last time I checked for it, because I did not know whether it's going to survive the screen problems that I had with it. But now it just magically fixed. Maybe even this little line can go away at some point. And it's still in Russian, although I have now everything in English. Like if I have my phone or something, it's all in English these days. But with this one, it's still in Russian. I haven't changed it. It just reminds me of the time, that old time. But I do like to carry it around a lot, and I listen to the same audiobooks. I listen to Harry Potter. Depends on the kind of mood I'm in. Sometimes it's sometimes it's the first 3 books, sometimes it's later books. When I was going to my backpacking tour in Denmark, I was listening to the 4th book because that's where they go camping, sort of live in a camp. And I know it is like a fairy tale, but it's also really healing to hear it because it's associated with good memories from my young days. And whenever I feel anxiety or stress out, I always can just plug it in, and it calms me down. It takes my mind off of things, and I think for that reason it's great. I think I am paying much more attention to my mental health these days. That's why things like this, even though they might be silly, are my everything. They save my mood, they save my good health. So yeah, even though I know all these books by heart, I've been listening into them in audio format for I don't know, like forever. I think, yeah, knowing what helps you is important. It doesn't matter whether it's the same book all the time or not. And that's actually one of the problems with the books that aren't Harry Potter, but I'll discuss it later. I just came from walking my dog and I saw this person on a bike, and I was in my headphones listening to an audiobook, and also I put out my camera because I wanted to record a mushroom, and she was passing by and she stopped and said like, "I'm sorry," but in Swedish, and she said, "Do you know how to get to this place?" And I said, "Yeah." And she said, like, "Is it the correct way if I go this way?" And said, "Yes, but you can also go that way." And she asked me, "What is the best way?" And I said, "Probably that other way that I showed." And she said, "All right." And then she started going, but when I put on my headphones back, I started kind of overthinking this situation a little bit, like, have I just shown her the longest route? I don't know. But always, I don't know, me overthinking a little bit when somebody on the street asks me something, for direction especially. So I just hope she won't remember me. decided to mend my bag. And honestly, I've been looking for a replacement for a while. Not too much, but for some time. But I really love this bag. It has a great look, in my opinion, and it can hold a lot of stuff. It's very light. And it was with me just for 1 year. And the only part that is not okay with it is that this stitching here, you can see, kind of like fell apart. And so now I have an extra pocket that I didn't ask for, and I sometimes even by mistake put stuff in it, which is not something I wanted to have. So I decided to give it a try. I have my sewing kit and I decided to mend it. And also you can see that it has some lint over here, but I believe that I can get rid of it because I have a lint remover. So I'm really hoping to give this bag another chance. It has been a great companion, and I haven't found a bag like this. Apart from this fact that the bag is cool, it's also very memorable because I bought it when I was on a trip with my bestie last year, and we had a really good time, and every time I grab this bag I remember that I bought it when we were there. It has been with me on many lapises, and I took it with me when I went for my business trip so that in the evening I don't have to carry my backpack. And this bag was just a great companion. Finished with my bag. Just wanted to show you. I'm super proud because I got rid of this lint, and also I stitched together this whole situation. I was meeting a friend for coffee. Fika, actually. I was trying to capture the autumn in Stockholm, and it's quite difficult to do with a lot of concrete and buildings. We are on the Södermalm, by the way. It is the south of Stockholm. There are a lot of restaurants here, but I don't know many restaurants, so it's always nice to try new, like today. We're heading towards one place that I found, this one. It is a sushi place, and I could tell that they did some renovation on it, which is great because not many restaurants do in this area. I don't know, maybe it's because it's expensive or they need to get some permission to renovate in the old buildings, but this one is nice. I once ordered a Japanese notebook, traveler's notebook from Japan, from eBay, and they wrapped it up in the newspaper that looked exactly like this one. One of the things I love in Swedish restaurants is that they offer you a free something, like in this case a miso soup. In Russian we have a saying, you quickly get used to good things, and this is so true. I recently was in some other countries and I missed this. I had to pay for my miso there. Have you ever tried chicken karaage? Is there anything better? Because I don't know. I enjoyed recording the streets and what's going on outside with the weather, with the trees. I like looking at nature, and this video actually gave me a lot of opportunities to notice things that I usually don't notice. And while I was paying attention, I felt great, felt connected, grounded. I love autumn. I love this gloomy weather, love the wind, the rain, the dark sky. I hope this vlog was enjoyable. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.